Good evening. I'd like to call to order the Finance Committee for November 27, 2017. Could I have a roll call, please?
Chairperson Palafis.
Present.
Vice Chairperson Newell.
Present.
Trustee Gata.
Present.
Trustee Mills. Trustee Stanton.
Present.
Trustee Arnett.
Present.
Mayor McLeod.
Present. And we have a quorum. Trustee Mills is out of town, I believe, on the excused absence. I will entertain a motion and a second for the approval of minutes for October 23rd, 2017.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Abstain.
Opposed? Note the one abstention. Thank you. Motion passes. Tonight we have 4 items under new business. The first is request approval of an ordinance amending the municipal code to include liquor license interview fees, amending the Bassett certification validity period from 24 to 36 months.
So moved.
Second. Motion and a second. Any questions, comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item number 2. Bye, Bev. Request acceptance of the Finance Department monthly report.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item number 3 is a request acceptance of the Information Systems Department monthly report.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions, comments?
We want
All-
Fred to go through all of it, right?
You want to have him read his whole report to you?
That's right.
Point by point. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 4 is a request acceptance of the Sears Center monthly report.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions, comments? Ben, you want to give us any updates?
Reminder, Hoffman Estates Night at the Windy City Bulls is December 8th. I think we've already exceeded 1,000 tickets sold to residents, so that's pretty exciting. So 2,000 is the goal. And thanks to Public Works, we just replaced all the parking lots with LED. So now we're green outside and we're green inside. So, and then obviously we got finished with Cirque. Thanks for everyone's support. We got over 20,000 guests since Thursday to Sunday. So it was a record-breaking Cirque show. They seemed happy, but they were speaking in French, so I couldn't tell.
Do you get a lot of walk-ups?
No.
No. So I had a bunch of friends that were like, oh, we decided to go at the last minute, so.
Yeah, about 60 people per show walk up. It's mostly advance notice. But yeah, it went terrifically well. They were very pleased. I believe we beat their projection by almost 100,000.
Wow.
But yeah, that's it.
So just a little.
And I got
a
a question for you. On the Olds tickets, anybody of Hoffman Estates residents can buy them?
Correct.
You can buy as many as you want?
Yeah, there's no limit. It's a $3 for all residents, so walk up, buy online.
So if I want to go Wednesday night and buy 5, I can buy 5, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So yeah, but it was really well received. The teams actually added tickets. They had sold out initially, so they added more tickets to the offer. So I'm pretty surprised. So hopefully we can do that again.
Nice.
And I believe you were all invited. If you haven't been, you will be getting invitations.
Right.
So mark your calendars. And the night after that is Mother Trucking Beer Fest.
All right.
Which is also pacing for a sellout, believe it or not. So get your tickets now because there won't be any tickets left. So there'll be 3,000 people drinking for 5 hours at the Sears Center.
I didn't know Mark had that many relatives.
Yes, yes. It's Mark was limited to 700.
With
so.
the Packer gear, though.
Yeah, so everything's really going well, and we have 2 more, or actually several more Windy City Bulls games. And our first education day is December 6th, so we will have a daytime game at noon. So if you have nothing to do, stop on by. I'll be there.
And I've got it on my calendar as 10 a.m.
It is at 10 a.m.
Okay.
That's why you should come at noon. Once all the kids leave, that's when I show up. It's a lot easier. But yeah, no, we have this is the first of 2 education days, so I think we'll have 5,000 students between the 2. So
Awesome.
yes, it should be interesting. And finally, we have state cheer this weekend. So if you
Glitter.
if you have nothing to do, you want to stop by the Sears Center. It is free this year, so we are expecting a record-breaking turnout. So there is no fee to get in. So if you want to stop by and support whatever of the many teams showing up, feel free. So that's all.
I always thought you were kidding about the glitter, but homecoming dresses left glitter all over my car. I still have it in there. Can't get it out. It's destructive. I know. All right.
It's a real problem.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. President's report, sir.
Yeah, a couple things. Attended the retirement luncheon for Fire Chief Jorian. We thank him for his 35-plus years of service. Also, on Tuesday evening, we had our Finance Committee special meeting regarding the budget. We do have a couple of events coming up expeditiously. On December 2nd, we have the Teddy Bear Tea at the Sun Village Farmhouse, and that's from 1 to 3, I believe. And on December 4th, the Monday, we'll have at noon, be the Illinois Bicentennial Flag Raising. We're starting the celebration of the state of Illinois. It'll be 200 years in 2018. So come on by if you're available and check the flag out. We'll be doing it right in front of the building, facing Hassel Road on the flagpole there. That's all I got.
Outstanding. Thank you. Nothing another. No items in review. I will entertain a motion and a second to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We're adjourned. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to call the Public Work and Utility Committee to order for November 27th. May I have a roll call, please? Chairperson Newell. Present. Vice Chairperson Gata.
Present.
Trustee Palafis.
Present.
Trustee Mills. Trustee Stanton.
Present.
Trustee Arnett.
Present.
Mayor McLeod.
Present.
All accounted for. We have a quorum. Next item would be the approval of minutes from October 23rd, 2017.
So moved.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. Any corrections, deletions, additions? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Abstain. Abstention.
One abstention. So motion passed for the approval of minutes. And then we go on to the new business, which we have 6 items. Item number 1 is the request authorization toward contract for State of Illinois joint purchase of 2017-2018 winter road salt to Morton Salt Incorporated out of Chicago, Illinois, at a unit price of $48.97 per ton in an amount not to exceed $176,292.
So moved.
A second.
All right. Do we have anything to add on that?
It's a 25% reduction from what we paid last year per ton, so it's a good thing.
Which is really good. Trustee Stanton?
Joe, I got a question. Is that we're talking about possibly getting 3,000 tons of salt, and we already have 4,000. Do we have enough storage room in the dome for that, or is it we just get that as it is used?
Correct. As we use the salt, we'll replenish it through the season. We generally don't like to go below half a dome. So after we have the first few storms, then we'll, and we have enough room. We normally call, when we call for salt, we'll order like 1,000 ton at a time. So there'll be trucks lined up and down Pembroke, bringing salt in. So, even last year we had a light year. We used, a couple thousand tons. So we're going to go through it. We'll have enough room.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Okay, seeing no other questions, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. Item number 2, request authorization to award contract for the 2017 electronic message board upgrade to Omega Sign and Lighting, which is out of Addison, Illinois. It was the low qualifying bid in an amount not to exceed $59,800.
So moved.
A second.
Okay, any questions, anything to add? Trustee Stanton?
I do have a question. Is this for both boards or just the police board?
It's going to just be for the message board in front of the police station for this year. And then we'll look in future budgets to potentially replace the one off of Beverly. What we're going to do is take the panels out of the existing board at the PD and save those. And when they burn out on Beverly, we'll be able to just put panels in. We'll have them on the shelf. We've been going through about $7,000 worth of panels a year in replacements. So we're hoping the new panels buys us a year or two to replace those old ones.
Okay.
And the new sign in the agenda item, it's going to be a higher resolution. It's kind of the way that all these signs are going. Before they were really pixelated, and now they're getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So we went with the 12 millimeter spacing just because it's a pretty clear sign.
That's fine.
Okay, seeing no other questions, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. Item number 3, request authorization to waive bidding and purchase a snow removal tractor through Burris Equipment out of Joliet, Illinois, using the NJPA contract discount in an amount not to exceed $36,615.15.
So moved.
I'll second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Are there any questions? Trustee?
Joe, this is just a regular tractor with a front-end loader or a blade to push or what?
Actually, it's kind of a specialized tractor. We demoed a number of them. And this one, the specialty is snow removal for us. You can use it as a tractor, or you can put a mower on it. This one we're going to specifically use for snow removal at the Kiss and Ride and the Park and Ride. These are two new areas that we're going to have to be responsible for maintaining. Obviously, we want to. It's around the hall here. The guys are using snow blowers and have for a number of years. This piece of equipment is going to allow us to do a lot bigger area, a lot faster, keep the guys out of the weather. They'll use it probably around here as well. But it'll be all enclosed, and so it'll keep them out of the elements. It's going to have a heated cab as well. I have pictures if you wanted to see what it actually is.
Sure.
It's a blower, right? Not just a blade. Oh, yes.
So what we're looking for is to have a blade attachment. What we'll probably use mostly for the snow is a broom. I've never done snow with a broom, but I hear it's the way to go. The technology came after I was doing it. So we're going to get a broom attachment, a blade attachment if for some reason the broom's not successful. And then we're also going to get a blower attachment in case we get some deep drifts and we have to cut through them with the blower. And then we'll also have a spreader on the back. So it'll be a drop spreader to drop the salt off the back.
Awesome.
That's all. Thank you.
Trustee Stanton?
That's all included in the price too, right, Joe?
That's correct.
And where are you going to have it stored?
We'll probably store it at Public Works. If there's imminent snow, it's possible we might store it here at the hall because our priorities with sidewalks are to make sure that the hall sidewalks are done during working hours. And then they'll rotate. They'll go to the hall. They have to take care of PD, and then Public Works. Now we're going to throw the Park and Ride and Kiss and Ride in the mix, so we're going to have to figure out, priority-wise where that falls. The Village Hall would be our priority, and probably I'd say Park and Ride, Kiss and Ride would be second at that point. PD does have the sidewalk melt system that works for the main sidewalk, but there are some ancillary sidewalks that we do take care of over there as well.
Okay. Thanks, Joe.
Okay, seeing no other questions, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. Item number 4, request authorization to waive bidding and purchase a mini skid steer with attachments through Vermeer Midwest in Aurora, Illinois, using the NJPA contract discount in an amount not to exceed $43,575.
So moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? Seeing none, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. Item number 5, request acceptance of the Department of Public Works monthly report.
So moved.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have anything to add, Mr. Neville?
Nope, just finished up street sweeping. I think they were out today doing up north. Should be done very shortly.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that update. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. Item number 6, request acceptance of the Department of Development Services monthly engineering report of the Transportation and Engineering Division.
So moved.
I'll second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have anything to add?
Nothing to add.
Nothing to add. Okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. President's report?
Nothing else, Trustee Newell.
Thank you very much. Nothing under other items in review. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
No nays, motion passed. We are adjourned.
I'd like to call to order the Public Health and Safety Committee on November 27, 2017. May I have a roll call, please?
Chairman Gata,
Present.
Vice Chairman Palafis,
Present.
Trustee Newell,
Present.
Trustee Mills, Trustee Stanton,
Present.
Trustee Arnett,
Present.
Mayor McLeod.
Present.
Thank you, and we have a quorum. Approval of the minutes of October 23rd, 2017.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any additions, deletions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We have one abstention. Under new business, we have 4 items. Request acceptance of the Police Department monthly report.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any questions up here? Chief, would you like to add anything? I would. I have a couple things to read here of appreciation. This is from Angelo Lamantra. It says, I'm writing this letter on behalf of my daughter and grandson to express my support and sincere thanks to Hoffman Estates Police Department, and especially Detective Tony Denudo and his team for a job well done. A few months back, my daughter was a victim of an aggravated battery assault, and my grandson witnessed it. Detective Anthony Tenono was assigned to our case, and in the most professional way, he immediately comforted my daughter and grandson, sought medical attention she needed, and counseling options, both of her and my grandson. He and all the members of the Hoffman Estates Police Department were met along the way, did a thorough investigation, and were generally compassionate to my daughter along the way. He kept us informed of his progress throughout the process and was always available if we had questions or more information to help with the case. He was not only representative of the police department, but first he was a compassionate human being, generally listening and comforting along the way. I want to thank Anthony Tenuto, the Hoffman Estates Police Department, and all the resources that were afforded to us to get the bad guy. His hard work followed up the dedication and pressure made the bad guy turn himself in. Most police work that goes unnoticed and thankless. That's why I wrote this letter, to express my sincere thanks and gratitude. Me and my daughter and grandson can sleep again and feel safe because of the work that you all do. God bless you. And Angelo Lamantra. Yes, and I don't think we give enough credit. Everybody's just looking from the negative side instead of all the positive things that the police department, the fire department, that they do. And thank you, Chief. Let's see. Number 2, request acceptance of the Health and Human Services monthly report.
So moved.
I need a second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions up here? No? Yes, Dr. Savitra. All right. Number 3, request acceptance of...
Wait, we didn't vote.
Got to vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Number 3, request acceptance of Emergency Management Coordinator monthly report.
So
So
moved.
moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions up here? No one else? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Number 4, request acceptance of the Fire Department monthly report.
So moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions up here? Chief, would you like to add anything? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. President's report,
Nothing else, Trustee Gata.
and thank you. Nothing in other, nothing items in
Hey,
review.
have something in another.
Yep, sorry.
I want to wish Mayor McLeod a happy birthday tomorrow.
Thank
I
you.
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Happy birthday.
Glad it
Mayor.
wasn't a 4-2 vote.
Glad that you brought that up, Trustee Strand. Looking for an adjournment?
So moved.
I'll second.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.